Hey folks, how's it going? Dr. Spin. In my quest to find the best albums of 2021, I've been working through this elimination bracket, which produces every week a showdown challenge. So we're going to check out 2 albums and assess which one should probably go on to the next bracket. Many of these albums have been through eliminations already. These are producing tier 4 results, which puts most of these albums within a very good reach of making the top 20 this year. Today's challenge is going to look at Field Music's Flat White Moon versus Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum by Tally Hall. Again, you try to say that out loud several times and see how that works for you. Not so easy. But in any case, Tally Hall has been a recent find of mine. I've discovered them through like a jellyfish group. And very superficially, they sort of can be categorized as a very eclectic power pop group. And there's a lot of enthusiasm on this album and a lot of musicianship that I really appreciate. It's super quirky, but it holds together in a really compelling way. It doesn't have a storyline to it, but it seems like it should because of the way that the sort of narrative of the songs flow together. It's a great disc, and despite being about 15 years old, it felt really, really fresh today. I've actually talked to many people like, oh yeah, I just discovered Tally Hall recently, and this is an older album, so there's a timelessness to it I think that's good, and there's a youthful exuberance to it that I think is great. And we'll compare that with Field Music. Now, Field Music is a group that I discovered several years ago, and I really think that if you're going to compare Tally Hall to anybody, Field Music is a pretty safe bet. Okay, another very eclectic pop style group. Although they probably get away from power pop at this point in their career, especially getting more into like chamber pop and a little bit more advanced ideas about stuff. And if I was going to summarize Field Music in some ways, they're kind of like a group that has taken like a master's degree level course in how all the Beatles songs have worked. And then this band is like their final project. You know, they don't copy the Beatles, but they do so many things the Beatles did during their experimental period. They do them all extremely naturally and extremely musically and with really great results. But for the last couple of years, Field Music has kind of gotten a raw deal for me because they've been making good albums, but have been one by one kind of edged out for one reason or another, even though I think they're great albums. And I think that Flat White Moon is another really great release from them, probably the best one they put out in a few years. And they put out some great albums. But I really like this album a lot. But Tally Hall's, again, the youthful exuberance and almost like defiant undertone of this album kind of causes it to win out a little bit just because it feels so kind of fresh and exciting. And Field Music sounds very studied. Beautiful, moving, but studied. And just feels like a little bit more spontaneous when you talk about Tally Hall. So Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum will advance for this round. Agree? Disagree? You'd let me know. Check out the videos at the end. And then comment below, you know. And if you want to know when more of these videos are happening, please like, subscribe, share this out with your friends. And then I'll see you then when I catch you on the flip side.